First, I'm just sectioning the hair and parting it with a tail comb because we're actually going for a side parting. After that, we just start rolling the hair with a little attachment. So I'm adding little extension to the hair just so that the hair can be able to withstand the pressure of needle and thread. For the cornrow, I'm starting from the front of our head. I'm using a tail comb to just section it out, and then we'll go ahead to start cornrolling like so. Then for the second cornrow, we'll go ahead to cornroll until I get almost to the very close to the ending part. I will just go ahead to add the first cornrow tip to this cornrow and continue to cornroll down so that the ends of the cornrow won't be bulky. So we'll go ahead to keep adding each as I cornroll. We'll add the previous to the one I'm actually cornrolling like that until I'm done cornrolling all the hair. Hi everyone, welcome back again to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Hope everyone is doing okay today. Hope we're all staying safe at home. Please, if you are new here, just go ahead to click the subscribe button to join the family. Share this video to friends and family. Give the video a big thumbs up, and I also like to see your comments in the comment section below on what you think about this video. So this video is very detailed. We advise you to watch the video from the beginning to the end because it's detailed, and the sew-in is actually different from the previous ones you've been seeing here on this channel. This is totally different, so just stay tuned and watch from beginning to the end. So like I said before, this is a sew-in, no closure, no leave out, and it's highly requested from you guys. So this is kind of an old way, or the old way of fixing, one of the old ways of fixing weaves without bringing out hairs or maybe using a closure. So like I said before, it's an old hairstyle, and I know that most of us do not really know how to do this. So that's why I decided to actually film a tutorial, and again I got a lot of requests on this hairstyle. If you're a new hairstylist, I know this will be very helpful for you, and even if you are an old hairstylist, I still know that this video is very helpful. So yeah, just stay tuned and watch the video. So yeah, this is what it should look like after cornrolling. This is just a regular cornrow, nothing special. So the main special thing is the sew-in and the closing. So the hair I'm going to be using for today's tutorial is called Daddy Yankee. It's actually a synthetic hair, so you get just one bundle in a pack. So I'm going to be using 2 bundles, and it's actually affordable. It's just 950 naira, that's Nigerian currency. So like I said before, we'll be using 2 packs. Okay, now I'm starting the sew-in from the regular starting point underneath the cornrow, so that when she tries to flip the hair or pack the hair into a ponytail, it will actually have like a flawless look. I would advise you not to skip any single part so that you get to understand what I'm actually doing. And yeah, you can also leave a comment or a question in the comment section below. So you guys already know how to do this sew-in at the back. So it's a normal proper way, just nothing special, just the normal sew-in. So you start underneath and then sew in down to the middle. But if you are new here, I do have a lot of videos on how to sew in, especially for beginners. It's beginners friendly, how to put in thread, how to sew, every single step you need to know on how to sew in. I have different videos on that already, so I'm going to leave their links in the description box below in case you are interested. You just go ahead to check it out. Okay, people of God, I know most of you have been asking me questions in the comment section, like from the previous videos, about the name change on my YouTube channel, and also why or who Onyinye is. So I filmed the video on that, hoping that the video will go up this Monday, but after filming the video I found out that the hair I was wearing in the video was not good at all. So I decided to refilm. I actually scheduled that I will refilm it maybe next week, so you guys just pardon me. But if you want to see the old video like that, you can leave a comment in the comment section, because I was actually detailed, like I explained all the reasons. Please be patient with me so that I can actually, you know, settle down and film that video for you guys, please. Thank you. Plus, I also want to film a question and answer video. Would love or want everyone to send me a question about the salon, how to manage hairstylist, or how to manage the salon. Or if you want to know about my personal life, you can, you know, send me, just ask me any question. You can leave the question in the comment section below. I can answer the questions in the upcoming video that I'm actually planning to film. Okay, back to the main tutorial. This is also a turnover sew-in video. When I get to the end of a particular line, we'll just go ahead to flip it and then continue to sew from there. And I'm sewing the weave from left to right or from right to left, depending on how you're actually seeing it, until I get very close to the front. For this style, after sewing in the second weft, for the third weft, that's why sewing the third weft, we just you know, sew it straight down to the front and then flip it over from there. And also remember that this is a side parting. Then flip it over from there and continue to sew in. This particular line will actually make it the fourth line. For the back, I'm actually sewing single weft because the hair is not really full. That's the hair in the pack, or the bundle in the pack is not that full, so that's why I'm actually sewing in single weft. We'll just go ahead to allow you guys to see the way I'm installing the hair right now, so that you get a better view and then you get a better understanding as well. So I'm more concerned about the closing and how we achieved the curve in front. But if you are new here, like I said before, like a new hairstylist, you don't really know how to like sew in, so we'll leave a link in the description box below, links of different videos, tutorial on how to sew in, so that you can actually go and check it out. It will be very helpful for you. When I'm about reaching the front of the lengthy cornrow, we'll just go ahead to add the weaves, about 4 wefts. But before I start adding the weaves, we'll just start by measuring it. We'll just measure that particular part where I'm about to cover. So we'll measure it first before I go ahead to start installing it, that's sewing it in. The wefts I'm actually attaching, or the weft I'm sewing in, is called Afro B. The color 1, you guys, I've used this here on this channel like a couple of times, so I'm actually using just one bundle of it, not even up to one, I think about half of one bundle. So yeah, this is for you to give it like this curvy kind of look in front. Once I'm done installing that part, or the Afrobeat by the side, we'll just go ahead to continue sewing in the long weft at the back. So I'm just sewing the hair or the weave from the other side of the hair to where I actually installed the Afrobeat. Then once I reach that part, we'll just flip it over and continue to sew. We'll sew right back to the other side of the head.
And starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers.
We'll just continue installing like so, that way, until I notice that the small part side, or the small part side is becoming full enough or becoming smaller, or the space is becoming full. Then once I notice that, we just start installing more hair on the lengthy or the longer length cornrow. We'll then sew in this closure net because we are going to be using a bonding glue, so I have to protect her scalp. So we're sewing in this bonding net right now so that we can use it to protect her scalp. Right now I'm just sewing in the closure net, but before then you have to measure the closure net first, just to be sure of the space or the quantity of closure net you actually need to install. You have to measure it first, and after that go ahead to sew it in. So I actually measured it off camera.
Just to find somewhere that finally feels like home.
Okay, for the closing we'll be using a spray gel and bonding glue, and also Afro-B as well. If you're an OG, you already know how to do this. Just apply little bonding glue on the weft of the Afro-B. But before then, you will have to measure the Afro-B first, and then after measuring it, you just go ahead to apply the bonding glue, and after that you start placing the Afro-B. We have to place them close to each other. So yeah, we'll just continue placing the weft like so, very close to each other, and like that until I get to the middle of the clothing. So like I said before, as I'm placing, I'm actually adding little pressure to it as I'm placing it. At this point, we'll allow you guys to watch for yourself so that you get a better view and understanding. So yeah.
Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more.
Once I'm done installing, we'll just go ahead to use a tail comb to just section out the pattern like so. Just a small tail comb, we'll just section it like so properly. Then for the parts to lay, I'm just using a dryer, that's a hand dryer on a medium heat. So I'm using it with a small comb so that the hair can actually lay down. And then once that is done, we just go ahead to spray the hair with hairspray just to give it a little shine. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video from beginning to the end. Hope it's helpful, hope you enjoy. If you did, just go ahead to give the video a big thumbs up, share the video to friends and family, subscribe if you haven't, and also leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.